Hello, guys. It's your favorite host or co-host again. Welcome to another episode of Person Never Rest. We've missed you guys and we're glad to be back. Join me as I welcome my best friend and your second best co-host, Simuzo Alibaba Chibo Okeke.
Because you just want to start with violence, eh? You just want to start with violence, yeah? No problem. This thing. Spotify has a poll thing where we can actually just attach who is your favorite host and let people answer. We could just do that and settle this one for all. But I'm not going to do it for this episode, but I'm just saying, if you ever feel like getting your feelings hurt, that's one way to do it.
Brother,
anyway.
Brother, put your money where your mouth is. Let's do it on this episode.
Actually, we should. Who's your favorite host? Zikara Zivozo. Attach a poll. The thing is that, but I know my haters. My haters will come.
So many explanations. One, put it on the poll. Do not come here.
I'll think about it.
Let the audience decide. Now, see, I'm sure they're excited like this. Put it on the poll.
No, we'll add a poll to this episode. It's you and pity, But
okay.
Since you choose violence, we're going to attach a poll to this episode. There'll be a question. Just put in your answer and let's see who wins. Besides all the violence, is it welcome? Yeah, welcome guys to another episode. Good to have you guys here again listening. Low-key, I low-key forgot I had a podcast because I've had a very busy week or past 10 days, but I think that's what would need to start talking about at the podcasts as the episode goes on. But happy to be here again. Excited to talk with my mans yet again for the next. This is probably going to be like maybe 30 minutes because I need to run off in like 30. I'm not going to tell you where I'm running to, but anyway. Zik, how you been?
I've been fine, man. Since the last episode, It's been a funny ride because I had people reach out to me personally to give their 2 cents on the last episode. A lot of people were like, "Oh my God, this happened to you. Oh my God, I feel so sorry for you. How are you? How do you feel now?" That was like 5% of the people.
Yeah.
The 95% were like, "Baba, when you go invite me on top this board, that topic now, I get things where I need onboarding. You get things where I need tell people. In fact, I will even invite them, make them listen so that they go know saying at them and they talk about." I say,
Yeah. that episode, the last episode, it might just have opened a can of worms because first off, even with Kratos, shout out to Kratos again, like Kratos was even hitting me up like because he was saying something about trying to get a mic to come back because Kratos he's got things to say, man. That even me will be your guy. Like I almost had the same reaction with the 5% because like, you mean this happened to you? Because bro, like back to back, people trying to kill you and all that stuff. So yeah, definitely had I had people reach out to me as well. I even got like a suggestion for an episode which is unrelated to it's actually not related to the whole on top how much thing, but the person was like, which is wager worthy actually, but
Oh, really?
not wager worthy. It could be the whole issue. It'll probably be the whole episode, but she was like, we should pick a debate topic, like something to debate. It could be like a scenario or something, or like an issue that we both have opposing views on. Then we debate on it. Then maybe get a guest to be the judge or something. So it will just run it back to, primary school. I'm just here to confuse you and not convince you.
Do you get? Because I was like, oh, so this is like, good day, my panel of judges, my accurate timekeeper, and my co-debaters. My name is sorry. You know, the corrector was like, my names are. I'm like, my names are.
Bro, who corrected you? Who said my names are? Who corrected
Bros,
you?
yeah, trust me. Like, see,
who corrected you? That rubbish.
you see this English thing. At this point, I believe that depending on whoever you meet as your English teacher, yeah, they come with their own their own beliefs. Because at the point, it's like, what is your name? And then you're like, okay, like your first name. What is your name? You're like, Zikora. So when you now start rambling on with like your first name, your middle name, your this, so that's the angle is coming from. Like, oh, that's my names are. So you're giving more than one name.
It's just not correct. According to me, anyway. I'm not the authority on this, but I've always believed that the first, second, middle, nickname, they all constitute to one collective name. So coming out to say my names are is a bit. I know I've heard a lot of people say it, but I don't know. Maybe we'll go check dictionary after this episode. But I don't think I've heard people say that, and I always wonder why they said it. But anyway, back to the debates. Impartial, great, impartial panel of judges. Bro, I was debating in primary school, like mad. I remember debating. GSM has done more harm than good.
Oh God!
And I was chief speaker. So after you give your point, you now come and round up in primary 3, moving mad. But yeah, so that was part of the feedback.
But hold up, yeah. If we're talking about this, yeah, I just remembered I have this memory of debates too. Like, I was called to, I've forgotten what the topic was about. I think something about agriculture and like another thing. So I was either on the opposing side or something. So you know how Momsy has helped you, Momsy and Popsy have helped you like draft out your points and everything, and you've rehearsed. You've used paper, now you're bringing out your points like straight up from the heart and everything.
Yeah.
So I was on this debate thing. The first speaker comes out, and as she's rattling her own things here, I don't want to sound like a hater or anything, but as she's rattling, okay, there are some mistakes here and there, maybe speech, diction, whatever it is. But her mom now like steps up from the crowd and starts spraying her as she's debating.
Spraying her money.
Like spraying her money now. She wanted to spray her Bitcoin. She did spray her money. So like I'm there, I'm watching, I'm like, this thing is getting rigged though. What's going on? People are now clapping. I'm like, someone on my team steps up now, comes up with energy and everything. This one is rattling on. Their own parents now is like a do or die affair. This one steps up and is spraying and everything. And I'm like, wahala don't do. The wahala being that I know my father. He is not about to. He doesn't give in to peer pressure. Like, he's not about to step up and be doing all that. He loves his son, yes. He believes his son can do this. In fact, the one thing he's looking out for is, Baba, if you go up there and embarrass me. I'm watching people go on, and then parents are just spraying and shit. And then part of me is like, Baba, stand up, oh. better spray something because now my own reputation like this is about to kill for here. But
Spray.
for where my pop.
This the OG case of your story is touchy, but I know they
You
do
get-
transfer.
The girl, like, he didn't even, like, see, when I stepped up, and I was doing my thing, I was scanning the
Yeah.
audience. Because as you're doing it, most of these things, you're trying to see where your parents are or family members are, because obviously they'll be rooting for you and everything. You just want to, you're locking in on one person so you don't stutter. Because that's the
Yeah.
way I did it, though. Every debate, I'm looking out for one person. It's my parents are in the crowd or my brother is in the crowd, so I'm locked on him, and I'm just basically rambling on, looking at them. So for every time they smile or they clap,
Yeah.
I'm like, ginger, energy, and then we just rattle on. So I'm rambling on, and I search the crowd, and my dad wasn't there first. And I'm like, wait, senior man, you missed this moment. Next thing, I'm rambling. I've already like given up. I'm like, okay, he didn't show up. Only to now look at the far corner, like close to the door. I'm seeing someone like this, just like making the signs of keep going.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the
That's
hand,
fine,
and I see that the person that is giving me keep going like this is Pops, all dapper in his suit and everything. He came straight from work, so I could tell that he was at work. He came straight from work because I could see, like, I could take note of like his briefcase like beside him. So it's like giving me the arm of keep going. And in that at that moment, I'm like, they know Bono now well. like your tempo was reducing, and then you now see someone that, or I think for fighters like this, when the tempo is reducing and they feel like, they're about to lose or black out, and then they just hear someone ginger them, someone that they can recognize the voice, and then at that point it looks like, you just charge up. For Popeye now, you don't pop up that can of spinach. That was the way it was for me. I just saw my dad in the audience, like, just giving me the signs of keep going. I turned back, look my co-debaters, and the first thing that came to my head is, it's about to go down.
It's about to go down.
Bro, see, I won't lie, that was petty of me, but I wanted to, at this point I was looking at their own parents, and like, today, my dad is here. So I will school all of you.
Make me stop here and they do transfer shine on my own.
No, definitely not. But after that time, he made up for it. I met him. Weirdly, I met him. I'm like, sure, you see other parents. They were spraying money. My dad now looks at me and is like, who picked the money that they sprayed? I'm like, this man. He said, no, now, sure, now our teachers picked the money they sprayed. He says he came here for me. Like, he came here for me. So after that thing, like, took me out for ice cream, meat pie. That was when Mr. Biggs was popping, and so took me out to Mr. Biggs. So everything just wiped away. Nothing concerned me because everything they spray again, man. But
I remember a lot of what did they call them? What you said about locking in with someone on the crowd. I remember lots of all the techniques they were trying to teach us to be able to get into that whole public speaking very early. Some people would tell you to imagine the crowd naked, all those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Your thing about locking in, I think I tried doing it once, but I don't know. It felt, when you now start feeling like you're talking to only one person, so the crowd engagement is not giving. Like, that's how it felt for me. So I can't even remember how I worked through talking at that age in front of everyone, but I remember it being very weird, like me carrying a mic and speaking and hearing my voice on the speaker. It was very jarring, but I don't know how I survived it. it was quite crazy. Well, anyway, that was the bulk of. How did we even get here? We got here through talking about someone's suggestion, but I was talking about last episode and how I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much. I'm already trying to cook up, bringing another guest in, and if it works, it could probably just be the next episode, like, because I don't know, it was just refreshing. It just reminds me of like season 1 and getting as many people in and actually catching up and all that stuff. So let's keep our fingers crossed, I guess. So in case you're not in case if you're here, you're listening. So, but I also noticed we got a lot of new listeners. That's probably down to creators. So, in case you're wondering what's happening, this is how this podcast works. Sometimes we have topics that we talk about. The other times we just come here and freestyle. Other times we have guests on. It's kind of like a I don't know, in a month we kind of just diversify it. There's always going to be an episode in a month that is actually kind of serious, and other episodes are kind of like this one where we are just talking about debate, and we don't really they talk about anything today. So I'm just going to go ahead and ask Zeke what he's been up to this past 10 days besides that isn't podcast related, and we'll see what happens after we get that update. Then we'll probably just do my wager and I'll run to work. So let's go. Pam pam pam.
Okay, so since the past episode, last 10 days, I took a trip to see my family and bond
what was that
a
song?
bit with them. What?
What was that song?
Took a pill in Ibiza.
Okay, yeah. It's a good trip.
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue.
So I took a trip to see my family and then have some quality time with them and basically recharge because I felt my social battery draining real fast. So I
So
needed to be around.
you saw Mr. and Mrs. Obera. You saw them.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
So I had to see them and then recharge and just get some of that warm love and everything.
Mhm.
Then, what else have I been doing? So I took a sabbatical from what's this? Yeah, from the internet for a bit. Sabbatical in the sense that if I reply certain texts though, so I'm not completely ghosting the internet, but I've also been on a break because right now the internet is saturated, or basically my feed is saturated with Valentine packages, and
Mad.
yeah, it's jarring for me. So,
But you know what they say about your feed, like you kind of build it brick by brick. I'm just saying that's what I'm saying. Maybe you don't they search for Valentine. It's coming. Hey, where is your
hold yourself. I see. There are lots of. See, I'm going to chalk it up to having lots of package vendors on your timeline. Like everyone that is an entrepreneur of sorts is running Valentine sales or Valentine packages or Valentine discounts. So it's just been a lot of red everywhere. So I honestly just took a break.
I'll let it slide. Yeah. Because I've seen people complain about their Instagram feed or their Twitter feed. They're like, why is there so much porn on Twitter? Bros, now you do it. Like, if there's porn on your Twitter feed, then hello, I have news for you.
You went knocking.
I have news for
and
you.
the door was opened up to you, my guy. You seek
Because
and you found.
Elon doesn't miss. If you just whisper, I'm like, if I just whisper, oh, but I need my camera. If I enter my Instagram now,
Bro,
you just they see.
Canon, Nikon,
I'm telling you,
everything.
even all those the pixel ones, the ones that just print on the spots. What are they called? All the forms of the cameras. You just see them on you don't even need to type it. So, but yeah.
So for
Continue.
you, what have you been up to? No, that's a summary for me.
Okay, so
man.
that was it.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. For me, it's basically been. To be fair, I almost forgot I had a podcast because the past week I've been quite busy, and I'm not even saying the good kind of busy. It's because I've been hosting some guests that came visiting. So you know how it is, you now have to adjust to people. So you're going out, you're playing FIFA, which is good, but it's the middle of January. Not middle of January, it's the end of January, and January is kind of like people are still recovering from December, or it's generally a lock-in month, and the timing was a bit off, but still I've been busy having fun-ish, if that makes sense. I told you about how going to the club is a waste of time. So I wasted my time again. I wasted my time yet again. This time I lost my AirPods.
Wait, but hold up.
Yeah.
Who takes AirPods to the club?
Bros, I didn't know we end up in the club now. I don't understand. we went to eat. We went to eat. Next thing, people started walking around. Next thing, we found ourselves in the club, and I had my AirPods in my jacket. So I took off my jacket, left my AirPods in it. Rookie mistake. So time successfully wasted, AirPod successfully lost. But besides that, it's been nice catching up with, people and just having people around, so I don't think too much about the rubbish that life, dishes. But on another hand, my schedule has been a bit different. I've not been to the gym in the past 8 days, or it's just, because normally I basically have like a sleeping time, which is not a really good time. It's very late, but at least it's consistent. But this time it's just been up and down, but it's been quality as well. But that's really what I've been up to. But here we are again, recording another episode. But that's pretty much what I've been up to, man. That's pretty much what I've been up to. And that's that. Before I continue, I want to read this comment. Let me open it. Just a funny comment, but I'm just gonna read it. So, because this might have a bit to do with the wager. So CJ commented on the last episode, and he went, firstly, Kratos supposed go Thanksgiving, which is true, yes. So, firstly, Kratos supposed go Thanksgiving. Secondly, Zikora fit carry this episode alone because waiting doctors they see, especially for Niger, plenty. Then thirdly, Zimus will be like the house, and the house always wins. This rigging no day hidden anymore. And this is what I want to address.
Thank you.
There is no rig.
Thank you.
Wait.
Someone finally said it.
Zikora, wait. It's not my remember that you couldn't spell weather. Remember the 5th of November. Remember.
Hey.
Remember.
See, I like the fact that whoever sent that, God bless whoever sent that message, because they obviously paid attention well. I said it clearly that I was just going to be a sportsman and let this thing slide. But obviously, the good people of the world that paid attention to that episode knew, and they've been seeing it. They know your track record, my guy. Put this thing up to the poll. I want to see how these votes end.
Wait. I don't understand. What are we arguing about? Like, is it the poll or the favorite host? I don't understand.
No. I'm trying to let you know, like, so far, you've been showing signs that you can't be anyone's favorite.
Just know the good thing is I control. Like CJ said, the house always wins. If I put up that poll, and after like the first day, I'm seeing Zikora is 10 votes up against Zimuzo's 2. I go delete the color.
Why are you so loser, my guy? Why are you like this? See, you know why this is painful? Because I know if it were the other way around,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't mind. Yes, I would prepare myself for the banter that's going to come with it. But I'll let it play out. But you can't take an L. You are that petty.
No. We don't do L's. We don't do L's. The primary school I went to, actually the nursery school I went to, 25 alphabets. I went in the teachers. No L's.
So you don't get L for your own?
No. We just skip them. MNOP. Nothing before. Not. Wale wahala sha. I'm slowly running out of time. So this might end up being after so many tries, this might end up being that short episode we're talking about. So I don't know if you have any other thing to cover before we do today's wager.
No, I just have one question to ask you though.
What's that?
Because you put me on display with the whole whether I know they find Valentine is coming.
Valentine
So I'm
is
asking
coming.
you now.
About a month ago, I sent you a DM. About a month ago.
Okay. Nice one. So now, young man,
Lord of
are
the
you
Single.
expecting anything?
About Father, we are happy and glad.
You don't enter a cappella. Are you expecting anything next week?
I'm expecting love and light. You know, I actually have work on the Friday, that's Friday the 14th of February. I'm not expecting anything, but if una do small GoFundMe, send me small money, that will be appreciated as well. Make I use money, buy a microphone, send all my guests, because the way the podcast is going, it looks like we'll get to the point where before we invite a guest, we'll buy a mic, we'll ship it to the boy. Money good though, don't worry. Zeke, make Bet Niger pay. You understand? That's what we'll do. But to answer your question, no, I'm not expecting any Valentine's Day shenanigans, mainly because, as you know, I am a single man that is focused on my life. You know, I'm just focused on my life, focused on my future, focused on my future wife and my future kids. You know, we don't do all that Saint Valentine stuff. We don't do that. There's an L in Valentine, and we don't do L's. Cool.
Hey, the height of this Delulu.
We don't do L's, bro. We don't do.
Bro, the fact that you're manipulating yourself is peak.
No, but I don't
Are
know.
you gaslighting yourself?
Okay, but to be fair, you're asking if I'm expecting something, and I can't really assure that, but I could find myself giving out some. I'm a very generous giver. I could find myself doing some spreading some love on the streets or something, but I can't speak for the love I'm expecting.
That you'd receive, yeah?
Yes, I can't speak for that. Are you expecting any love, my friend?
From God, yes.
Oh, thank you. Hallelujah.
Mm-hmm.
But are you expecting to give anybody love besides God?
Obviously, yeah. I would.
Who be that?
I'm still a single Pringle. I'm going out on the streets and I'm giving people. That's it.
Okay, Asher Kine. Hey, Asha. Father Christmas. No, Asha. Well, I think it's a bit early to start thinking about Valentine's Day. So, like, maybe we see as the night of the 12th go be, then we'll know as it goes. But I don't know. Hopefully we can get, because we have an episode dropping on the 15th. So hopefully we can get some guests in before or for that episode. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, because the more the merrier. That's what love is about, isn't it? So.
Yeah, that's good.
Exactly.
So what is our wager for the evening? We're done with this, sir.
Yeah, today's wager is pretty simple, you know, because they say the house always wins, you know. So I'm taking away the power from myself, you know. I'm putting the power on technology. I'm putting the power in Siri's hands, because last episode Siri actually tried to get in on it. So I'm like, you know what, Siri, let's do it together this time, yeah. So it's best out of 5. I'm going to ask you heads or tails. Whatever you choose, I'll tell Philip.
Each time or just once? Each
time.
Okay.
You can change it anytime. So whatever you choose, I'll just ask Siri to flip a coin. Okay. So let's just do a sample. Hold on. Let me see if you hear it. Siri, flip a coin.
Tails.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so it was tails, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So, best out of 5.
Shoot.
Are you ready?
Fire down.
Zeke, heads or tails?
Heads.
Siri, flip a coin.
It's tails this time.
Siri, my guy. Hey.
Zimmers or
one
heads
for
or
me.
tails?
That's one for me.
Zimmers or heads or tails?
Wait. How we?
You
think
still
that
tell Siri to flip, but you heads.
Okay,
or
you
tails,
want
yeah.
me to choose?
Yeah, you choose now. Come on, it's only fair. You heads or
Okay.
tails?
I think so. You could choose all the time, but it's fine.
Bye-bye, heads or tails.
I choose heads.
Oh yeah, now tell Siri.
Siri, flip a coin.
Tails.
What the fucking Siri. This Siri not good.
See, whatever happens now, I've gotten satisfaction from this.
Zeke, heads or tails?
Yeah, heads.
Siri, flip a coin. About this guy, no shout about.
Siri, 1 kill us with suspense.
It is. The Siri decrease because it says it's written it's tails, but it didn't shout. But hold on.
I'm not doing that with you.
Wait now. I know now. Relax. Before they say the house always wins. Rubbish.
Thank you.
Let me ask it again. I think my Siri has stage fright. Siri, what's 2 times 2? My Siri, no one talks to me again. No. Oh, I flipped the silent mode button. Rubbish. And I lost a point because of that. Can you imagine? Siri, what's 2 times 2?
It's 4.
Okay, my guy is back. Zikora, heads or tails?
Heads.
Siri, flip a coin. Here. Siri, flip a coin.
It's tails.
What the hell is going on?
Hey, my boy. Impartial judge, Siri.
Okay.
Siri Akus.
Zimmers
What's
or
going on?
heads or tails?
Mm-hmm. Heads.
Right now, talk to Siri.
Because statistically it has to be heads.
Okay.
Siri, flip a coin.
Tails.
Easy.
Statistically. Statistically.
This Siri they crazy. This Siri is crazy. Zeke for the win. It's best out of 5, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you win this, you've won. Shibi?
It should be, yeah. We've gone 2-2.
Because
yeah.
it's 2-2. So
Yeah.
whoever wins this.
Well,
For the
Siri
last
they
time,
about to
Zikora.
play. Siri they about to play with person, but tails.
Siri demand. Siri demand.
Tails.
Okay, tails. Siri, please don't do this to me. Siri, please don't do this to me. Siri, please don't do this to me. Siri, flip a coin.
It's heads this time.
Yes!
Whoa! Nah.
The house always wins.
Nah, this is crazy.
It's heads this time, man.
This is crazy.
This Siri the crazy. So 4 tails.
Do you get?
Nah, that's
who
insane.
does that
That's
now?
insane.
It's all good.
Ah, Siri, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So, to all those that doubted my wager prowess, Siri is clearly on my side. That's what I'm going to say. That is all I'm going to say. And I'm also going to say thank you for listening up until this point. I'm sure by now you're used to me winning this, so I have nothing to say. Besides, thank you, Zikora, for losing. Thank you for losing graciously again. See you guys on the next episode. Hopefully we'll have more people on here and we get to put in a lot of more hours and talk for quite a long time. For now, I would say thank you for listening. Goodbye and see you in 10 days.
Bye, guys. See you in 10 days.